We're just waiting for Ryan and we can get this started because I don't want to make it too long. And don't worry, guys, I'm recording this, so you could use this as well. You could forward it to your team and stuff like that. So.
I think it's funny, all three of the guys that I kind of modeling my team off of are all going to be on this call. You with Alvin, and I've been checking out Steve's videos, and then I'm on I'm on Ryan's team. So of course, so everybody I've been paying attention to outside of David Jackson, that's the other person I've been paying attention to. I had to steal his idea, but all the people I've been looking at are all going to be on this call. It's kind of fun.
Yeah, definitely. It's always good to, connect with people that are in our business, and, that's how we make it happen if we work like a team. Hey, Ryan.
Hey, good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you clearly, brother.
Good deal, good deal. Who we got with us? We got Marla Kelly, Carrie Simmons. She's a beast. Marla Kelly, good morning. And David Lyons, what's up, brother?
What's up?
Getting ready to crush it, man. Crush it. 15,000 already today. Let's roll.
Yeah, I'm on your heels. I mean, I'm way back, but I'm on your heels, but trust me.
It's all about timing right now and just tapping into the right countries and putting your energy there and just, lead each day with a mission.
Definitely. Well, thank you guys for coming in and joining us in this quick hangout. And, hopefully we can squeeze Ryan's brain and give us, the meaty and greedy thing about FutureNet, because it's going to be awesome. I mean, it's the momentum that the group has, FutureNet has in this past few months is just insane, guys. It's just insane. It just blows my mind. So I'm excited. I'm excited to hear about Ryan, what he sees in this company, what he's doing, what he did to get into that position right now, and what's coming in the future with this company. So excited.
Very. We're recording right now, huh?
Yes, we are. So for those people that cannot attend this, it's going to be posted in YouTube, and you can use this to share. You can re-upload, put it in your YouTube page, and leverage this, because that's one thing that I do. I leverage people that have success. I use that in my YouTube, and that's how you get people.
Yeah, definitely. And I want to add to that. I remember growing up and hearing this thing that persistence and consistency, that's how you have success. But I want to go ahead, and I have been adding leverage and dynamics to that. So persistence, consistency, leverage, and dynamics, we can get anything done, guys. And so this is, I just want to say, Alvinson, thank you so much for having me on this call this morning. And I want to say, I'm so proud of you, brother. It seems like just yesterday, about 3 weeks ago, we were talking and about you quitting your job and coming full time with us. And we looked at how much we were making that time. You're like, I just want to make so much per month. And you know what? If you
I don't know where it's at, honey.
Mute out someone if you are on there. We got someone here. If this person can mute out with the child in the background. But I just want to say, that right now we're in the timing. The timing is so perfect. If you come into FutureNet and you spend the next 90 days, can we please get that to mute out right there? We have someone on the call. It's popping up. Okay. And in the next 90 days, as we launch FuturoCoin, you guys are in a timing situation that is more advantageous to you than when Alvinson, Tio, and I first came into this over a year ago. And since this time, guys, Alvinson and I have watched the technology of FutureNet evolve from a blue screen little mobile app that wasn't all that special to, all kinds of quirks within FutureNet and stuff. And, we just had the basics there. And we saw the vision though, and we knew the CEOs had the vision, and we have followed that vision to now. It's getting better and better all the time. So you guys being involved now is the best timing. Go ahead, Alvinson, for a second.
That's great, Ryan. Yeah, funny thing you mentioned about that 2 weeks notice that I filed on my JOB, because I know we were talking about that. So briefly, guys, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about my story, okay? Because I don't know if you guys have been following my YouTube, then thank you so much for following me. But if it's your first time watching this, You know, I started my online business career like 19 months ago. Okay, 19 months ago, I'm part of our rev share companies. You know, there's highs, ups and downs in my online business career. But when I started FutureNet, I was like, oh wow, this is different. This is like a company in a whole new different level. So it has its rev share. That's how I got into it as well. And then Ryan talked to me about, hey, brother, why don't you join this social media platform that pays in Bitcoin? I was like, why not? You know, so after a month of thinking, I joined. And guys, here's a funny story. Ryan asked me, hey, Alvin, when are you going to do this full time with me, bro? When are you going to run this full time with me? How much money or income do you want to make monthly in order for you to quit your job? And I say, hey, Ryan, if only I can get $4,000 a month, you know, I could quit my job. And guys, in just 2 weeks, I hit that mark and I was like, damn, sorry about the word. I was like, Ryan, let's do this. You know, I did not hit only $4,000 in like 2.5 weeks. I hit like 7K. And right now, in less than a month, I think I hit like $10,000 just in FutureNet alone, guys. So
I want to really touch on this is, you know, we're going to be getting into what you need to do to have success in FutureNet, especially when you first come in. But I will tell you, you know, and what we've shared is the law of attraction and deepening our level and belief in what we are doing. When you and I had that phone call right there and you said that you were going to, my level of belief was way deeper than that. I knew I could go ahead and retire your ass in 2 weeks or so. I knew you were capable of that, brother. And I know I needed you full time with us on the video front of what we're about to do as we send FutureNet all across China, breaking into China right now, breaking into Vietnam, breaking in massively. I'll be down in Nigeria here in 3 weeks. So we need people like you. We're looking for more leaders that want to go ahead and come full time with us. And you guys, FutureNet is the world's first uncensored and encrypted social media network that pays the free user in Bitcoin every 15 minutes. That is such a no-brainer right there. We don't sell, we only educate. That's all we do. And you guys, every single person you come across is a prospect. Everyone you needs what we have right now. I always talk about what we're doing right now is we are rewiring digital human consciousness. That's what social media is. It is the biggest form of communication out there. Right now, it's the wild, wild west. You're seeing people talking about fake news. You're seeing censorship with Twitter and Facebook. You got George Soros working within the social media platforms because they know. You guys, if they could have paid the people 10 years ago on FutureNet, you think this hasn't been brought to Mark Zuckerberg's attention time and time after again, or creating a cryptocurrency? They didn't want to do it because they weren't for the people like we're for the people at FutureNet. So I could rant on forever, but where I'm going with this is I want to deepen your level of belief just like I did with Alvinson, and we're going to deepen your guys' level of belief to where you don't believe in the wage slavery 9-to-5 job anymore, this thing invented by Henry Ford. It's a joke. Money is a joke. And I can tell you this because this conversation between us is priceless in what we're going to accomplish. That's what I tell everyone. Content production right there. This conversation you guys watching this video is priceless and how it can change your life and how you can share that with the world as we rewire digital human consciousness. So you guys, this is like the next Microsoft, this is the next Facebook, this is the next Google, and it only has to be one time done. So I'm just, Alvin, so if you don't mind me just kind of going on for a second, because I want to bring people up to speed here in one punch right there, okay? You guys, in order to be the next Facebook, this is what needs to happen. First of all, it had to be a grassroots movement. You had to pay the free user. You had to pay them all the time. We pay in 15 minutes of Bitcoin every single 15 minutes there. Okay. Number two, anyone wanted to get involved, it had to be done in a one-time buy-in only, guys. Again, with the grassroots movement, we're starting at $10 one-time buy-in that pays out $44,000. This is a margarita, during the day, right? Low cost with our packages going up to the 1685 at the biggest. Next thing is couldn't have been done in a binary or anything like that. It had to be done in a true pyramid, a force matrix, to where it became the strongest thing from the top. As the thing became more popular, the spillover would fill in, and that's what we're going to see, guys, as we lead into FuturoCoin. FuturoCoin is going to set this in. It is going to be all over the news, guys, all over the media, all the bloggers are going to pick this story up. Because I'll tell you what's happened, guys. I'll tell you what's happened. People believe in cryptocurrency, and let's look at where we're at right now in cryptocurrency. People believe in it. that we have seen Ethereum go ahead and fork off into 2 coins. We've seen Bitcoin go ahead and break it off. And there's these debates. What cryptocurrency represents is it represents decentralization and encryption. But the thing about it is, then you had smart contracts come over on top of that, right there, Ethereum guys. Well, guess what? FuturoCoin, excuse me, this is still healing right here, okay? This FuturoCoin is going to take in the concept of monetization of relationships in content production, and that's only been done one time slightly, which was in a coin called Steam. So if we look at it, and that was based off a blogging platform, guys, I say 0.5% of the world will blog, like write full blogs, not micro blogs, Twitter. I'm talking an article with embedded hyperlinks and pictures. And that coin got into the top 10 cryptocurrencies in the world, but it still didn't deal with monetization of relationships. It dealt with monetization of content production. You guys, Roger Bear, I'm telling you, all you big crypto players, I want to tell all you guys right now, you have no idea what's about to come. I brought it to your attention before I've met you in person. I'm telling you right now, FutureNet is bringing the heat with this coin, and the whole world's going to understand that we brought monetization into cryptocurrency, and it's going down September, October this year. So, you guys, I just gave that dose right there to build your belief, because that belief is going to be what expedites your business. So I'm going to let my face, go ahead, Albert. Alvinson.
Exciting news, Ryan. I mean, I'm so pumped right now just hearing you talking about what's going on with FutureNet right now. And funny thing, because here's the thing, guys. A lot of people have bad experience in such in the crypto space, even, right? A lot of people have been opening companies. Oh, hey, we're gonna be the biggest one. We're gonna do this and that. And all of a sudden, 6 months to 8 months, boom, they're down. So Ryan, walk us through. What do you think makes FutureNet different in all these other companies out there right now?
Well, Alvinson, that's really important. I live by this saying, if not this, then what? And we're going to look at a few things. Let's go ahead and take that saying. I learned that from an old mentor of mine. In life, we need to be applying those 2 things. If not this, then what? We need to look at what you're doing for what you were doing in your life. You said you like your job. I loved your video, Alvinson. If not this, then what? That led me to 2 things. Number 1, how can we help the most people in the world in every second of the day, the most? Okay, FutureNet's it, guys. I promise you this. We need to rewire digital human consciousness so we can change all of global distribution of goods, energy, and solar, and all this stuff. Please mute out. Please mute out. Someone there. Please mute out. So you guys, please mute out. Okay, we have to. So if not, where we are today with the social. Hey, please, this person needs to mute out. Girl on the bed. Okay. Hello, Erica. Please mute out. So, anyways, you guys, if not this, then what? This coin has evolved to the point to where it needs to be. And also this pertains in the social media aspect with Facebook and stuff. So what we're seeing now is the merge of social media and cryptocurrency coming together. I'm sorry, that disruption kind of threw me off there, Alvinson. So I want to make sure that's muted out. Go ahead.
Yes, I'll try to figure out who that is, because people have been, I don't know my settings, but anyways, let's go rock and rolling here.
That's all we do is rock. That's all we do is rock. This is no hype. This is real. The numbers are proving it. You guys, okay, if not this, then where I was going with this is, we look at these network marketing companies. We had the belief that maybe the protein shake company would go ahead and take off. We had the belief that a cryptocurrency company was going to take off. You guys, pause that for a second. There's a reason why you believe that, but the reason they all failed is because you were doing business on a social media platform that you did not own. You guys, social media is a $1 trillion industry when we take in consideration the manipulation of hashtags from Google saying Kim Kardashian's #1 this week and stuff because Kim Kardashian took Google to lunch and slid them $1 million. The people need to own this. Own this. Google does not want you to know, and Facebook does not want you to know how powerful hashtag ownership is when it's done by the people, monetized. Woo! They're in for such a rude awakening. They are in, and we are packing the heat. We're going to take over this whole entire thing. So if not this, then what, guys? The decentralization of social media is going to lead to the decentralization of the whole entire internet, and so many businesses are going to decentralize, just like Microsoft had to adopt Ethereum technology, because if they didn't take in smart contract company, they'd be bye-bye. Okay, but now we're going to decentralize that among the people. I live right next to Microsoft. It's 10 minutes away from my house. I know how many people these people employ and what they're paying these people. This is just another corporation with hundreds. I'm so happy that it can make hundreds of thousands of people, you know, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, right? So you guys, that money is a complete joke, because on top of me saying that, where I want to go is the US dollar has declined 97%. It's only going at 3% of its value. If that doubled to 6%, you're talking double your buying power. It's double vacations, double Nike Air Maxes on my shoe, you know, all these things, whatever. But you guys imagine tripling that and quadrupling that to even 25% of what the value of the US dollar is worth. We are bringing 100% value, guys, of cryptocurrency through the fastest means possible, which is social media. So if not this, then what? That is why you guys are here right now, and you're exactly where you need to be.
That's true. That's so true, Ryan. And also, one thing I wanted to add on that one, I know FutureNet is trying to build its portfolio on some and venturing into some other businesses like the FutureNet Cafe and stuff like that. But I like what Stefan mentioned earlier on the last hangout that we did with Steve Lawson, that, you know, the focus right now is FuturoCoin. So I like how the funnel, the momentum, they're focusing all their energy into the release of that coin right now. So I'm really happy. I'm really happy about that one. And Ryan, if I may ask, because you met Stefan, you met the CEOs in the company, you met the great leaders of the company when you went to the event. How's that meant, or how's the feeling?
Well, first of all, I don't think I'd want to be in any company that doesn't have two CEOs moving forward. I like the fact if, you know, something happened to one, you know, we're only human, that there's another person to keep this thing on track for the people, and they have the proper infrastructure in place. If we look at the history of rev shares and the popularity of rev shares, you know, regarding Future Ad Pro, FAP, as we call it, you know, we have the strongest rev share in the world. This was quite a concept that, you know, when they added the rev share to the social media thing, I mean, we have a digital product, right? So there really isn't much cost to that. And, you know, going long term also, how this company is evolving, even though they're focused on the FuturoCoin, they're also focused on how do we get it out to the world as fast as possible. So, for example, I talked to Stefan yesterday. You know, I mean, Stefan and I talk, obviously, you know, being in the position that I'm in with our teams right now, I talk to Stefan all the time. Roman, he's cool in person, but I don't understand Paul. I love both of them, you know? And so I just want to say shout out to Stefan Morgenstern and all the leaderships, you know, at FutureNet Corporate and stuff. You know, we just we just opened a new office based in Ukraine. We're going to be opening up offices around the world. United States for sure. We're going to put that right next to Microsoft right here, you guys. We got Google and Amazon, everything. Trust me, we're going to do it in style, okay? We're going to open up FutureNet cafes at the same time. And so all this is taking place right now, but all that is going to tie into FuturoCoin releasing through there in the public awareness. So, you know, I'll tell you what, my paychecks they went up humongous this last month, like tenfold, okay, guys, in a month, tenfold in a month, okay, I've been doing this for 14 months. So just imagine something like that happen, guys, in the course of a month. Your life is good. And just imagine where right now we're running on the hype. There is good hype and with the FuturoCoin, and hype is a good thing, guys. Hype has a negative connotation to it in some ways because we've seen so many companies fizzle and stuff. But what I'll tell you is that because of our level and our commitment of Stefan Morgenstern and the people that they are working with to produce FuturoCoin, you guys have full understanding. Don't let anyone tell you that this is not going to be a real coin traded immediately. It's going to be, you know, like a coin out there. I'm not going to mention any coin names because you guys may be in those companies promoting it. And, you know, you guys, even some of these companies out there, they're scams, no doubt about it. But you know what? I tell you what, they're teaching the school of hard knocks where it's going to deepen your education. When you get burned in these companies out there looking for high yield returns, guys, you may lose your ass, but your level of belief is going to go up when your pocketbook is hit. And it's going to come back to, you know, having to understand that, well, you know what, maybe we should take FutureNet a little more seriously, have a base foundation before we branch off into these other cryptocurrencies that are not going to be as strong, guys. So take your focus. Don't get distracted out there on all the shiny objects. I've done that over and over, guys. But now that we have the FuturoCoin video, the 1 minute thing, if you haven't seen it, check it out. Make sure you take a look at that and understand we got the heat to get us all the way to September to October just to launch it off that 1 minute video right there.
Awesome, awesome, Ryan. And everybody here knows, right? Everybody here knows how much skyrocket your paycheck went through in just what? A month and a half, right? It's just insane. I mean,
more like 3 weeks.
Oh, there you go. So Walk us through, Ryan. How do you give us like the step by step? How did you get to that position, to that, what did you do?
Well, first of all, my advice is if your level of belief is not deep enough that you don't think that you can find 3 people to come in for $85 or $185, I always say 185 first and the 85. If you don't think that you can't find 3 people, don't even come on board right away. Wait till your level of belief gets there, because every single day there's people that are getting their level of belief right there. You guys, it's that easy right there. People are looking for something that's passive. People are looking for something with massive upswing potential. These are the trends right now, and this is why FutureNet's taking off. They want something that deals with cryptocurrency. They want something that deals with smart technology cryptocurrency. And people are seriously tired of Facebook after all the stuff that's going on after elections. So we got something hot. So how going into building your business? Let's talk about that as soon as you come into FutureNet. First of all, you guys got to understand that those first top 3 positions, if you only bring 3 people ever into this company and then spill over hit, and that's all you really need to bring into this. Everyone just go get 3 people, even though I brought on personally about 500 personals, okay, in the last 14 months, something like that, So anyways, the point is be very selective. Make those people your children. My daughter right here gaming on Xbox right there. Say hi, Ava. She's all wrapped up in her Xbox. But she, my point is my kids have $1,685 positions. My father has. Be selective of who those people are, and then plant that thing as soon as you come in. Make sure that when you come into this, that you change the billboard on your Facebook page to something representing FutureNet, and put on your thing that that on your Facebook wall that you have taken part in what you truly believe is the next Facebook, and it pays in Bitcoin. I mean, think about this. You've got thousands of friends on Facebook, and I guarantee 3 of people are going to, respect what you have to say, making such a bold statement right there that you think you really truly found the next Facebook. It's not hard to find those 3 people. Then what you want to do is you want to rely on a badass like Alvinson or David Lyons or Kerry Simmons or myself to go ahead and say less, and let your leader get them on the phone as your leader. If I don't hear my phone ringing from the people that I brought in, they're not doing their job. I'll drop the calls for my people and make time for my people. Please mute out this black gentleman with the 2 people in the picture. If you know who that is, I'm not sure. Okay, so my point is that you help those people do the 3-way phone calls, and now you got 2 people that have made an informed decision that this is the next Facebook. Okay, that this needs to happen right here, that this is the best cryptocurrency opportunity, okay? And then what you want to do is we want to make sure that you put them immediately into the Facebook groups. Okay, we have a monster Facebook group approaching over 7,500 people right now. You guys, you can get with Alvinson and I and David for all this information. You can go ahead and hop on the WhatsApp. We're really blowing this up over WhatsApp. Make sure you got all your international stuff, communication wide open, your WhatsApp, your Snap, what else you got? Not Snapchat, I don't do that. Maybe I know it's popular, okay? That you got your
Viber.
Your WeChat, your Viber, your just all this stuff, right? And let's start creating groups. We're seeing these groups come over on these things, these encrypted messenger services, where we're getting people together in certain countries. I mean, Chinese teams, massive. Just every single day. Again, persistence, consistency, leverage, and dynamics. Every single day as a leader, I can go down my people's wall and see if they're putting bullshit on their wall or they're putting things that are making money on their wall. Okay? That's the truth. Quit putting nonsense on your Facebook wall and work on your exiting strategy and monetize your relationships. You guys, when you post on Facebook, it is not an equal exchange of value. You are being taken advantage of. You are being ripped off. $25 billion a year. This money needs to go back into this system. Taking part in social media is more important than voting. Let me explain why I say that. Because this is freedom of speech right now, which is the most important thing on a global scale. Digital human consciousness. It has been manipulated. We have a moral obligation. I don't sell, I educate. We have a moral obligation to own these airways out there, okay, for this to take place. And it only has to be done one time, okay? So you guys, people need to be getting paid for their time away from their families and friends when they're posting on this stuff. So explain to people, for you guys to have success, explain to people why you're taking part in this opportunity, why it's not just about the money, why it truly needs to happen, okay? The people need to take back the internet. Let's just, we've been brainwashed long enough, okay, to believe that there's only one way. But let's look at what the world's in right now. And if not this, then what? I truly believe the light of the tunnel, which we have right now, is We are just, all we're doing is just directing the herds of people to where they need to go, to the promised land, just to the promised land. I can promise you that this is the promised land for now. This is the promised land. And we're here. I've already taken Alvinson there. I'm going to take more and more people there. Alvinson, we're all going to take the people there. I'm no one special. Okay, we are all special. I'll say that, all right? But I got the memo way early, and I saw it, and I jumped on it. I took parts of my calendar, and I color-coded it and said, that's the time I'm going to go ahead and put towards FutureNet every day. That's another bullet point for you guys to take away from this, is put on your calendar, block out a section. You tell your wife, sorry, you got the kids during that time. I'm putting 2 hours a day into this thing because I'm going to quit my job in 60 days, in 90 days. We're going to do this right as the FuturoCoin sets in. And when we're selling $25,000 mining contracts of that FuturoCoin, between 100 and 25 grand, let me tell you, cruise control in life is what's going to be happening. Okay? You guys? Okay. Trust me. I'm telling you.
It's
okay?
insane. You know what, Ryan? People think that selling those $25,000, $1,000 Royal Matrix position is hard. But you know what, guys? If people can see the vision, if people can see what this company can do for them, be confident selling those high-price ticket matrix, guys. It's magic when that happens. It's just magic when that happens.
I promise you, if you do this, I mean, I've been so blessed, you know, surfing camels in Egypt and, you know, being at the FutureNet conference with my business partner, Alka, you know, my time with my family, you know, scuba diving across the world and stuff like that. I mean, you know, what do you want to do in life? It just saddens me when I hear people have never left the country. Okay, that's a sign that you know, think outside the box and think within the pyramid is what I say. Okay, I went to the pyramids to study this. The pyramid's very strong structure, right? That's what we're rewiring digital human consciousness in that pyramid structure. Think outside the box. These people are in the box. It's proven. They're not going anywhere today, but they're on their way, right? So if you think inside the pyramid, you guys, we're going to just rock and roll this thing. So, you know, what else we got, Alvinson? You know, just go ahead. Go ahead.
I just really wanted to, you know, it all boils down to, you've got a lot of great points in there, Ryan, and I hope a lot of our viewers are gaining a lot of values in this. One thing, belief. That's really, really important. Belief in yourself, belief in the company. I know it's a cliche. In every company you join with, that's a cliche. But bottom line, that's really it. There's no secret sauce here. There's no like, I'm not even that talented per se. But hey, I believe in myself. I know I could do it. So I committed, you know, I committed to FutureNet 100%. That's why I quit my job. I passed my 2 weeks notice, guys. And then 2 weeks from now, May 5th, that would be my last day. And I'm going to be working this business 100%. And it's really important to connect with your upline, to connect with your team, build that momentum, build that energy, and guys, explode it to the world. That's how we make it happen. Like Ryan, going to Nigeria right now, man. That's insane. He can just do that.
This is just so you guys know my agenda and stuff like that, and where I'm going to be on tour here in the next few months. Because Alka and I are booking out like 3 to 4 months out right now. I mean, we will be in. Her and I flight out to Arizona this week. We'll be down there for about 5 days. We come home. We're about there for 3 days. We go down to Houston, Dallas, Texas, for we just signed up the biggest professional paintball players in the entire world. It's all going to be sponsored by FutureNet. FutureNet sponsored motocross events and race car stuff and soccer teams and everything all across Europe. You guys, it's so big overseas. You have no idea. We're only at 1 million users right now, right? So, you know, then we come home. Then I'll be in town for about 4 days after that trip. We'll be, and then we go off to I go off to Nigeria. She's not going on that trip. I'll be down in Lagos, Nigeria, and what's it called? Abuja, Nigeria. So I'll be down in Nigeria for 6 days. Then they come home for 5 more days, going to Manhattan to launch a massive Chinese team out of Manhattan, guys. If you know anyone over in Manhattan, New York, then we'll be Alka and I are heading off to Vietnam about 2 weeks after that. So we're blowing teams up in China. Then we'll be going to Hong Kong. And you guys, I really want to throw up you guys the opportunity for you to meet us, all of us in Dubai. It comes September, October when we launch this coin. You guys make that your focal point. Make that your reward to yourself. If you really rock and roll this with us and you're making your upline phone ringing all day long, you deserve that trip to Dubai. You will be at Dubai. Trust me, I've been there. It's badass. You know, type in YouTube, Ryan Conley Dubai. You'll see me go take you on all the water slides on Palm Island out there at Atlantis. You know, but you guys come out there. I invite you, and Alvinson do. We want to see as many people in Dubai. When this coin launches, just imagine if Bitcoin launches. Do I think that this could be bigger than Bitcoin, Alvinson? I'm going to say, you know what? I believe in Seven Morgenstern so much, and I have a lot of Ethereum, and I love Ethereum and all this stuff, but I really, truly believe we got a good shot at it. And, you know, we can't be closed-minded, right? We can't say that we're the only people living in the universe, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay?
Hey, awesome. I mean, I'm so pumped right now. I don't even know what to say. But anyways, Ryan, before we wrap up things, you know, I wanted to give the chance the people that join us in this hangout. I don't know if you have any questions at all, or if you wanted to add anything on what we've talked about, and you know, feel free. Let me know. Unmute yourself and just let us know.
Hey, I got a couple questions. On the FuturoCoin, how are they going to go about? Are they going to have like an ICO to let us get in ahead of time, or how does that work?
So you guys, I got a little something, great question there. We have, I got a flyer from the events here when I was in Poland, and the FutureCoin, they go into a little bit of detail right here on this. Okay, so what they're going to be doing, I want to really stress the importance of coming at the royal position or getting there as fast as you can, because the sooner that you're doing that, okay, first of all, the royal members are going to have access to the coin first. And I've seen this in a company called BitClub Network, where they produce Club Coin, and you've seen this in other cryptocurrency opportunities, where the people that got in early on the pre-coins, they made up their money like 3 times over. And the matrix in this case would be basically potentially be icing on the cake. I don't want to make claims like that. Hey, get in, you're going to triple your money, and blah, 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 you know, but honestly, it brings down your level of belief. Okay, I know where my level of belief is, okay? So anyways, you know, here, I'm just going to read this out to you on the FuturoCoin and why it's important for you guys to really consider the FuturoCoin, okay? Because all my kids are set up on the FuturoCoin too. So become a royal member and you'll get your FutureNet coins, rewardings. 1, you get extra coins if you're in the royal position. 2, you get extra coins for each day you are a royal member, okay? That goes back from this day moving forward all the way to the time that coin's released right there, okay? So think every single day that you're not a royal positioner now, you're just missing out. This should spark a fire in some of your guys' ass, right? I think it's a better investment than going ahead and buying other cryptocurrency right now. I'd put it into this and take a leap of faith, because every day those top matrices, those 500,000 they're getting filled every single day right there. Let me just pause on this for a second. I came in at the $185 level when I first came in, when Paul McCarthy Mateus brought me in as the first person in the United States. I came at 185. I hadn't do shit for 2 weeks. I let the thing sit there. Excuse my French. I won't do that again. Okay, in this video. So I didn't do anything for 2 weeks, and they called me up screaming. They're like, Ryan, how come you're not doing anything with this and stuff? Why aren't you at the $1,000 membership? Every day those positions are getting fooled at that matrix. You guys, it's only a 20-person break-even point in each of those matrices. So 1,000, you get paid $50 per person, and very quickly get your money back in when something goes viral. Okay, so my point is get there. Hello, here we go. Check this out. You get extra coins for each frontline royal member, bullet number 3. You get extra coins for each frontline royal member. Number 4, you get extra coins for each royal member in your team of your 3x10 force matrix that holds 88,000 people. Think about that. So spread your army wide, drive that sucker down, encourage people to come in, I always tell people, hey, come in at the 185 or 85 to get started, because that's the hinging point from the 40% check match to the 50% check match, moving all the way to the $1,000 level right there. We got the hype. Let's get him at the 1685 right there for that coin right there. Go ahead.
That's awesome. So the key there, David, bring your people, bring yourself to royal position, man. That's the very first thing that you got to do to get the free coins. You don't even have to buy it.
I'm halfway there. I'm going to get finished.
Awesome.
You don't want those people in your matrix passing you up on those matrices at all. Every day, people you don't even know are filling those. Go ahead, David. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, we had that conversation the other day, remember?
Love it. Hey, I don't want to miss this opportunity. Sorry, Ryan, but I don't want to miss this opportunity to introduce one of the top leaders right now in the company. Hey, we got to hear you, Steve. So if you can share something in this group, that would be awesome. Sorry for calling you out, but hey, you're here, so I'm taking advantage.
Hey, guys. Hey, can you hear me okay?
Steve!
So I saw this call posted. I wanted to come on it because I wanted to hear from Ryan. I always love passion. And the one thing that struck me, what Ryan was saying, and it's the one phrase that he uses that has really struck me more than anything else, and that is his phrase, "If not this, then what?" Seriously, if not this, then what? I've been online for 5 years, toiling away, struggling away with all these different opportunities, digital products, trainings, pills and potions. Such a hard sell, right? Such a hard and difficult sell. But what we have here, and Ryan again touches on this whole thing about belief. What we have here is a social media platform, okay, that is monetized. It's monetized for the people. And when I first came in and got introduced to FutureNet, which is going back about a year ago, I was looking actually for another place to market my other businesses. And I didn't know that this platform was really monetized. I just thought it was another cool social site that I could get involved with, just like Twitter or Instagram. So I joined up, and then of course, as I started to navigate my way around the platform, I realized that there was some cool business opportunities, the Matrix, and then about a week into it, they introduced the FutureNet Pro Rev Share, and I just thought, you know what, this is awesome. I've got a social media platform that I can actually start making money on, and like serious money. So I was hooked literally from the first week. I went in at the gold level, the royal level, in the Matrix. I $1,685, one time only, guys. This is the key. You're only paying one time, no monthly ordership. You're not having to keep on paying out month after month. You pay one time, that's for life. So I just thought that's an awesome opportunity. And you know what? I just shared this platform as another social media site. I said, look, you're on Facebook every day, okay? You're looking for new network marketers. You're looking to build relationships. You're on Twitter. You're on Instagram. Join FutureNet. It's free. Get on this social platform. It's building very, very quickly. So that was my introduction to the people that I knew. I brought them onto the platform, and then it was just a question of really just saying, look, you've got opportunity here for $10, just to get into the Matrix. You've got an opportunity to get into the FutureNet Pro for $50 and start, using the advertising, because it's, obviously there's a traffic exchange. So I just felt that it was a really cool platform. It was a great way to monetize my content and meet new people. But as I've been doing this over the past 12 months, and as I've seen FutureNet grow into this incredible, just a platform I was not expecting. They brought in all of these different, income streams. You've got the opportunity to do your online shopping with this shopping portal. I'm buying my flights, I'm buying my hotels, I bought my Christmas presents, I bought cameras, I bought video equipment. It's ridiculous, and I've saved money. So I'm using the services, right? I'm using these services, and the money that I'm spending, which I would have spent elsewhere, is actually supporting my business. So that's a complete no-brainer for starters, right? But then, what do? They say, right, okay, well, we're not done with just having this cool social platform. We want to introduce some really good services for our members. We want to leverage the membership as it grows. They put in the FutureNet leasing, which is another incredible opportunity. Everybody buys a car, right, or has to have transport, right? So why not, take that opportunity? Then we've got the advertising that they've just introduced, the advertising on the social platform. Facebook, Facebook, and I just wrote down some figures when Ryan was talking. Facebook have got 1.8 billion people on their platform, just short of 1.8 billion. And in the last quarter, they just generated 7 billion in revenue from their advertising and games. 7 billion in one quarter. That is insane. So FutureNet now, they've now introduced this incredibly cool feature where we can actually do promoted posts inside the social platform. This is now leveraging over 1 million users, generating revenue for the company. But where's that revenue going? Is it going to FutureNet? Is it going in Stefan's pocket or Roman's pocket? Like it's all going in, Mark Zuckerberg's pocket? No, it's going to be spread around the membership. It's supporting the revenue share element. It's supporting the growth of the business. It's actually supporting the people. And this is what I really love. And it's like Ryan said, if not this, then what? What better opportunity is there? You know, and then, of course, they released the FuturoCoin. And I was just blown away. I mean, I got into cryptocurrency because of Ryan Conley, okay? This guy was like hounding me month after month after month, telling me about Bitcoin and all these different stuff. And I was like, nah, it's never going to work. It's never going to take off. And the guy literally, you know, he pounded me, ground me into the ground until he made me wake up and realize what's going on, you know? And so I've got into the whole cryptocurrency space. I got into the whole cryptocurrency space really probably about 10 or 12 months ago, you know, after Ryan was so persistent in showing me what this was all about. And then when FutureNet, you know, came up with this FuturoCoin, I just couldn't be happier. I understood where this was going, you know, exactly. I realized that, you know, a cryptocurrency, in order for it to grow in value, just like Bitcoin has, it needs to have users. It needs to have, you know, an audience. So what have we got? We've got over 1 million plus people that's going to be introduced to this cryptocurrency that's going to go on the public exchange from day one. Okay, so there's going to be all this army of networkers who are going to go out there and promote the shit out of this company. Excuse my French, you know. And what's that going to do? That is going to attract so much attention from outside of the, you know, the network marketing space. You know, people that are into Bitcoin, into all these other altcoins, they're going to suddenly see this coin, this Futuro, rising up the ranks of seeing, you know, the capitalization is going to continue to grow. It's going to build. Money's going to pour into this business, and then the big investors are going to see what's going on. They're going to want to check out what's going on. They're going to say, "What the hell is this coin? Where does this come from?" And they're going to want to check it out. They're going to come to FutureNet, and they're going to see what is growing. This movement that we have with FutureNet. They're going to see how it's gone from this, you know, this idea between, you know, with these two guys who wanted to monetize social media, to this amazing, you know, platform that's just growing and becoming more sophisticated. And you know, it's just an exciting time.
One second, Steve. Hey, Okachua, I think we got a Nigerian here. Nigeria, can you mute out, please? Okachua, please. You're right there in the dark screen. Please mute out. Please mute out. Unless you have something, you have a question we'll answer after Steve. Please mute out. Thank you, Steve. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So, you know, I'm just feeling very, very blessed right now because I got involved with this company 12 months ago. I've been growing my Future Ad Pro business. That's paying me, you know, I think I've generated about 150K in those 12 months, which for me is a massive breakthrough, a huge, it's completely changed my life. It's allowed me to do so many amazing things. And I know that when the launch of this coin takes effect in September, October, whenever it is, I will be there. I will be there in Dubai. I'm going to be there. You know, I'm going to be one of those guys that will be will buy the first ticket, you know, get my flight, buying it through the FutureNet portal, booking my hotels, whatever. I'll be there. I'll be the first person there, ready to embrace what we're doing with this coin, you know, because it's going to be amazing.
Because I'm going to be there.
Hey, I'll be there too.
I'm going to leave it for you. I don't care. I'm closer than you.
Okay. Hey, I want to talk a little bit more about the long-term vision also of FutureNet really quickly in the FuturoCoin, how that ties into this, because people are always like, well, people are just going to come into this and that's all there is to it, people buying into the matrix. No, when I talk about changing all of consumerism and owning the currency that we do that with, let me give you an example here. Let's say that we go ahead, it would be a no-brainer, shout out to Elon Musk right now. Elon Musk. Listen, Elon, we've got 1.1 million users that are all innovative, that are, you know, they're getting paid in cryptocurrency right now, that they're ahead in technology when it comes to knowledge and technology. You go ahead, instead of paying commissions here and advertising these magazines, you bring that money over to FutureNet, you do a contract with FutureNet, how much you're willing to pay out in our 10-level deep compensation plan. Because let's take an organic company also for global organics. Let's talk about human necessities in life, okay? So we bring an organic distribution company. Also, we bring a solar company that has the roofs that change pretty colors. And let's say that you never even bought a solar panel roof. Let's say that you never even knew anything about this organic FutureNet produce company, for example. But since people are buying through the matrices all the time with these companies that we decided you get to go ahead and be on the platform. So we're who's decided to go ahead and give the most back to the people? Who's decided has the most cutting edge nutraceutical companies and anti-aging stem cell sciences or whatever? Okay. I personally, I'm fascinated about drone sales, drone sales, for families to hop into. I want to see that in stem cell technology come into FutureNet, for example. Let's just say that's my two passions, okay? I hate driving my Mercedes now. Okay, so anyways, check this out. So here's the deal. I want to go as the crow flies, right? So we this is all possible. So we negotiate with those companies. That money's, and just imagine on top of your FutureNet earnings and all your earnings through the day, you look at your glossary in the back of FutureNet, and you're like, oh, that organic company paid me $250 on my network last night while I was sleeping for organic global distribution of organic food. Oh, some solar panels were sold. I'm living in a condo. I own a solar panel roof. I didn't have to buy anything. Tesla Motors paid me $300. What's going on there? It has a hyperlink where you click on Tesla Motors. You're like, whoa, that's what's going on. They just came out the new car. No wonder why these sales. And then, look at this. Yep, exactly. Imagine this. Then what you guys do is you retweet your earnings from that day because of that company onto your FutureNet feed. We make this very simple. Okay. And you're like, oh, I made $350 last night in Tesla Motors just because people, hey, congrats to all my friends that own electric cars now. And then now it brings more awareness. This is how we're going to change consumerism across the globe. We all believed in network marketing. These companies like Isogenics and all these companies, they're going to be begging just to drop their product line through us because it's going to be the biggest thing. And FuturoCoin is going to be the coin of chosen coin to be used on those billions and billions of dollars that are going to cycle through those product-based sales. What do you think about that?
Woo! Oh, man. I could just listen to these guys talking and I'd be like, woo! Safe. I can listen for them for hours and hours and hours.
Well, you
get pumped, man.
I was the guest speaker in front of 3,000 people after Stefan, and Roman spoke, and they had me come up talking about vision. I've had conversations with John McAfee on the phone for a half an hour, who owned McAfee Antivirus that sold it to $1 billion. Right now, that company, for example, they're going for encrypted cell phones. Just imagine this. Suppose if we strike a deal with them and we're the encrypted by default, the encrypted social media messenger, giving the big middle finger to other social media platforms out there that are in bed with who. So, just imagine that taking place. I've had conversations with Kim.com. We know that the internet is going to completely change here. So I really stay tuned and bring my knowledge, and we are all receptive of ideas that you guys have. Whatever you want to contribute. This is how I see global consumerism changing through social media, guys. It's going to happen with or without you. So, it's going to be awesome.
Might as well join us, guys. Anyways, I wanted to keep this hangout a little below 1 hour, so maybe we could take 1 or 2 more questions before we wrap things up. So anybody who wanted to ask any more questions with Steve or with Ryan, feel free, and we're going to take your questions out.
Okay, I don't want to hog the
Go ahead, dude.
I've got another question on, do you have any influence with the company as opposed to the functionality of the site? I've noticed a couple of little small glitches that we kind of need to fix before we try to bring a flood of people over from Facebook, because they're going to be like, well, I can do this on Facebook, and I can do that on Facebook, but on here I can't.
Yeah, the thing about it, understand is this takes a lot of work, and we've got, like, just in one office alone, we have 40 employees, and we got the best of the basics in graphics design. I think our graphic design people are better than those that work at Facebook, to be honest with you. And all this, it takes time, and there's a priority list to it, and it's coming, but people have to understand that when Steve Lawson and I in Alvinson got involved a year ago, it was bare bones. We saw the vision. So I'll stop you right there on bringing on the masses. Let the floodgates open, and don't put the focus on that. Put your focus on recruiting and belief. Then the limited mentality. You can either think abundance or you can think scarcity. Scarcity is the back of the brain. Abundance is in the front of the brain, where we deal with creation and more abundance comes to our life. That's what's happening in me, in Steve's life, and Alvinson's life. And just believe, and I promise you, we'll get this all taken care of, though, for everyone.
Can I just say on that point, actually, if you think about it logically, if you look at Facebook and go back to Facebook 6 or 7 years ago, you didn't have anywhere near the functionality that we see today with Facebook. Facebook have got a huge head start. They're already a multi-billion-dollar company, making billions and billions and billions in revenue. So they can obviously, bring in the best coders, the best people on the planet to develop this technology. Now, obviously, as FutureNet grows, as more people come in, we want the masses to come in, because that's going to help speed the process of, the change in the technology anyway. So I think we've got a pretty stable platform right now. I think we've got pretty decent functionality. It's not as perfect as Facebook. We can't expect it to be as good as Facebook. But what we are pioneers. We have to think about the bigger picture and look at where we're going with this and how this is going to impact on everybody coming into this platform, not just in terms of social media, but in terms of how it can change people's lives. We're monetizing social media for the first time. Facebook are not going to do that. They're not going to pay you a pretty penny, just like Ryan always says.
A lucky penny.
A lucky penny, So the reality is that we have a responsibility in a way to go out and share this platform with as many people as possible, because the more we do that, the more people that come on, the faster it's going to become a more sophisticated platform for the user. And, and then of course, like Ryan was saying, there's so many things that can take place with this over time. There's so many directions that the company can go into. And for me, there's really nothing else out there. I've never seen anything else out there like it. If not this, then what? We just have to be patient. We have to just go out there and be ambassadors for this company and spread the word, And if we do that, we'll see all the changes that we need, happen over time.
I do got some good news though. Stephen told me yesterday within 2 weeks we should be accepting credit cards for form of payment.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Awesome. Because that's one of the barriers in payment, but hey, we're making it happen. So
yeah, they're also going to have merchant service, for the people in China that are having problems getting Bitcoin. It's going to be very smooth to see what China did this last week or two, and to know that, when it's been difficult for them to obtain Bitcoin and stuff, I'm telling you what, you guys, this is going to become such a force to reckon with. So just bear with the glitches right now and just focus on the positiveness, and we will rock and roll, knock it out of the park.
Love it, love it. Anyways, Ryan, do you wanna add more to it, or?
Let me see. Well, again, I want to see all you guys in Dubai. I want you guys to work hard. I want you to lean on your leaders more. I want to. My focus is doing more Google Hangouts. I've been really, truly looking forward to this. Steve and David, you've been the icing on the cake. Definitely, I love you guys. And I'm just, we all bring different strengths to the table, and us uniting through monetized social media will help fill out those things where we lack in life. That's the beauty about this. It's going to empower mankind. That's how the world is supposed to work. And we need to be stronger than ever right now. So we're going to do that through this. And so, again, my advice is get in the matrix as fast as possible. Borrow the money from someone, wherever it takes to go ahead and get in at the 85. Quit fiddle farting at $10 and $25 levels. Get in there at the 85, the 185 or the 85. Let's work hard to get to the 1,000 as fast as possible so the race is over, so you can obtain that the coin that we're going to have our hands on, guys, because I want that so badly for you. Just like I wanted to bring Stephen Lawson into cryptocurrency, just like I wanted to run with Alvinson CEO on my team and stuff. I want this all for you. You need to come home. Life is too short not to be a multimillionaire, guys. Life is too short not to be a millionaire, okay? Your family needs you to be a legacy, not just go ahead and make money. You need to drive a purpose-driven life, or else you're never going to be happy, and that's exactly what we're doing. If not this, then what? You are exactly where you need to be right now. So we're looking forward to running with you guys.
Love it, guys. So, it's a great hangout. I appreciate each and every one of you, especially Ryan. Thank you so much for giving your time. Hats off to you guys. So, thank you again for all the people that have joined us. Thank you so much. And don't worry, for those people that have missed this hangout, I'll be posting it in YouTube. You can share it to your friends. You could re-download it, like what I said earlier. You can re-download it to your page and use this. Leverage this, guys. That's what I've been doing. That's what's been working. And we're very, very fortunate that we have leaders, that like Ryan, like Steve, that are helping us build this business and, help us achieve our goals.
Alvinson, I just want to say thank you. Just, just thank you that the universe, the world, whatever your higher power, your belief is, God, everything out there, whoever it is that has brought this opportunity into our lives right now where we seriously can unite. Okay, this is what we got to comprehend. For the first time, all you guys, we're going to be able to unite and change something so fast. There is no question. This is our calling right here, right now. And I look at other generations before and look like at my great-grandparents and say, well, what was their calling and stuff like this? I truly would believe it was to get us exactly where till we are here generations down the road to make this happen. I mean, the best years are going to come. It's this day forward, guys. So I'm just so thankful and blessed and, to know you all and connect with all you guys. So you guys have a great rest of the weekend, okay?
All right, guys. I'll see you guys in the Facebook group. I'll see you in Facebook. I'll see you in YouTube. I'll see you in FutureNet. You guys have a blessed day. See you later.
I take care. Thank you.